Hello and welcome back to Chaotic Rollers. Tonight, we're continuing on where we had a couple of weeks ago. Uh, so we do have a couple of people that have left us. Um, their characters will actually be departing right off the bat. I will not do anything to their characters. Their characters were actually very well liked, and they are going to leave for as we begin this introduction. Uh, so we will continue from there. Uh, as you guys are standing there, both Benji and Elgar are departing. You see the zombie, they're like, nope, we're done. They take off into the woods, disappearing. Uh, the Kelgar does leave behind the bag of gold for you guys. Says, no, we after the fight, we can't deal with this. We are done. And they left.
Lier went that way.
Yeah, went that way. And they go off that way. As you guys are standing there watching, this zombie is approaching you. And upon its approach, it's just slowly inching forward. Something's wrong with the Twitch stream. It's not working. But it's just inching toward you. And it's got roll perception check.
Ooh.
Anybody. Make
Okay,
a perception check.
got
On
it.
And we're back live. Thank you.
Brant got 12.
Brent got 12.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
30-20.
30-20. All right.
I don't see squat.
You don't see squat. Okay.
I'm too busy fiddling with my new cloak.
You notice that there's the zombie, even though it's coming forward, in its right hand, it's holding what looks like a crumpled piece of paper.
The zombie's carrying something. Some note from maybe someone. Maybe it's not an enemy. Maybe we could do something about this.
There we go. All right. Pull out the mace. I just walk up to the zombie. I grab the paper and whack him in the head with the mace.
Make me an attack roll.
Brunt is having a bad day. It's just 10.
I'm going to be just waiting with Eldritch Blast.
It hit?
10 hits.
Oh.
Fine then.
For 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Where did everything go?
Can I have Eldritch Blast queued up if it doesn't go down?
Blast ready. AM, roll me a d6. Actually, roll me a d20.
Just a d20? All right.
D20.
Nine.
You did 6 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
I just literally walk up to him, I grab the paper, bonk him on the head, and walk away as if just
Playing a game of whack-a-mole.
otherwise ignoring him.
Yeah, you grab the paper, the zombie just stand there, and he's like, his head like, and he just falls over.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, no more zombie.
What is on paper?
The paper actually is a map to the local town that was told to Alicia.
Yes.
The town that you were told about to deliver the crystal. This is a map to that town from your guys' location.
Okay. I asked to take a peek at it, and I look it over. Oh,
Okay.
this is where we need to go. And I start leading the way.
Make an intelligence check.
God damn it.
Yeah, she looks at. Oh, okay, and starts walking off. Someone else make me an intelligence check.
Got it.
Brent is
Just don't like me today, okay?
Brent rolled 18.
Thank you.
She was just told where about this town. And then you guys are going, where's the town? And then the zombie appears with a note. Either this person's really close watching, or he's really powerful. One of the two.
Yep. Well,
It looks like the zombie is coming from that direction. So maybe we go that way.
Brant's the one who. What did you roll, Natubo?
For intelligence,
Yeah,
I rolled a 13.
yeah. Brant would. Brant could figure it out.
But Lee can't.
Alicia's just
What's
going off
on?
somewhere.
Either the guy is really powerful or he's really close watching everything.
This person is very powerful or very close.
Because the zombie just came in with the note going, "Hello, I'm here."
Tara is going to stand up because she's still got Melody in her arms. She's going to stand up, kind of tuck her into her backpack with her head sticking out, and then look around and go, where are we going? What direction?
Say we follow map.
Tara
That's what
just
map for.
Tara just starts walking.
Before we
She-
start
walking in the same direction as Alicia.
wild shape into wolf.
All right. So you're going to wild shape into a wolf?
Yes,
All
before
right.
we start walking.
Okay. What do you got, Brant?
You're a bird and you're now wolf. Very, very nice. It just keeps going.
You guys start walking off, and as you are walking out of the forest, you can tell something's different. Something seems to be changing in the atmosphere of with NRL. As you guys are, I mean, when you guys arrived here not a few hours ago, it was getting dark, but it wasn't. It didn't feel oppressive. It's almost like as you're standing here, the atmosphere of the entire continent and the atmosphere of the air around you almost feels like it's starting to get oppressive. You're not sure if it's from what's going on in the main town or what. Something doesn't feel right. As you come out of the woods, you do notice a camp set up. And there's the light on inside this tent. You don't sense any hostility coming from the tent. You just feel this oppression from all around you, everywhere. You didn't feel it inside the forest because maybe the guardian's protecting that. But everywhere else, as you guys emerge, you can feel this almost like this weight of everything being put onto your guys' shoulders.
Is there anybody around the tent?
You can see a light on inside. You can see two figures moving inside. You can't make out what they are, but you do see two figures moving inside the tent.
But there's nobody outside of the tent moving around?
No.
All right. I pull my bow
Okay.
to have on the ready, but I give a polite hello.
Rage and, or excuse me, yeah, I have Maravora and Kanatosh. Can you guys make your perception checks, please?
Did we lose both of them?
Rage and Pen,
17.
17.
I got an 11.
Okay. You're sitting there talking with Kanatosh inside this. Oh wait, Rage, you're from Eberron, but you're actually here on this planet already, right?
We can roll with that.
Yeah. I thought that. Okay, I thought that's how it went. Okay. As you are talking to Maravor, you do hear a hello come from outside.
No, Kanatosh would tell Mirver about it and then just stick his head out of the tent.
Okay.
Do I see the head being stuck out of the tent?
Yes.
Hi!
You
I'm just
see.
standing there smiling.
Just describe yourselves to each other because this is going to be interesting.
Well, you just see this woman with like dark blue hair, kind of over like that, and she has her face covered in a mask that's also a bodysuit. Her legs are covered in bandages, dark ones, and she's got this mossy dark green cloak that just hangs off her back.
Alright. You see a 7.5-foot tall dwarf carrying a shield, a mace, wearing scale mail.
Can I tell that he's a dwarf, or
Oh, that's me. I'm
oh,
not really. I mean,
That's rare.
that's what he looks like. Brant is 7.5 foot tall, and he looks like a dwarf.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misheard
You
who was
drew
speaking.
Brant.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm going to let Pen go first.
You see an ashy gray wolf. What looks like he should have been white, but someone just threw ashes on him. Just kind of staring at you guys.
All right, and a 5'3" woman, long, dark, almost brown hair. It's in a braid, wearing leather armor, and has a bow and arrow in her hands.
She got it thick. She thick.
And she's got a backpack. Actually, she's got a couple of bags on her back. One of them has got a lynx head sticking out.
Interesting. No, unless my companion wants to go first.
Sure. You see a 5-foot tall, solid black tabaxi wearing leather armor with a big white patch of fur on his forehead.
Then you have the other one come out of the tent. It's about 6'6" tall, big muscle bound, hairy as hell, long beard. All of his hair is brown. You can't really tell if it's a man or a bear by the way he looks. So his hair's kind of knotted up, wearing a giant loincloth. And that's basically it.
All right.
Greetings. I am Brant, god of war.
Hi.
Hello.
Slight
Hello.
wolf howl.
I am.
Hello.
Hello. I am Mirabor.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Gunatosh, but everybody calls me Gun.
I'm Alicia, and of course you met my big buddy here. And then we got. He's normally a bird, pointing to the wolf, as I'm just doing the most horrible introductions. And then we got my bestie over here, and she's got a cute little one in the back. Still just horribly introducing the group.
Is there like a campfire already started or something like that?
Yes.
Is there food on the campfire?
Not yet.
Hello.
Let's see.
Actually, Rage, would you have food on the campfire, or do you eat all?
He was just grabbing food out of his bag. to put on the
Okay.
campfire. So he comes out, he's holding just giant pieces of meat in his hand.
Ah, meat good.
Hello, hello.
We shall feast.
Alicia's low-key trying to resist petting the tabaxi. Just fascinated with how pretty it is.
Marivor is staring at the lynx head, wondering why there is a cat in a sack.
So many puns. So many puns.
This
I
awkward
look over, I'm like-
silence is awkward.
I look over and I'm like, mind if we join you?
Khan
I
just
have
looks
no problem
down.
with that.
He says, good. I say, good. Come sit.
I go and sit next to the tabaxi. Expect
We are
anything different
following.
from me.
What are we going? I look over. What are Alicia? What are we going again? You have map.
Well, we're going to a town to return a gem, and from there, I don't know. But the guy that we're supposed to be returning the gem to, I'd rather not cross him, and he's a jerk, and he's mean, and let's just get the shit to him. But at the same time, you know, we could take our time getting there. And I just slowly reach over, getting ready to pet the tabaxi.
Marivor's
Just even-
ears are gonna lower.
Just not even looking at the tabaxi, just reaching over and gently petting the shoulder. It's so soft. Is all you hear from her.
So, what brings you all this out here this way?
Now, I fell through rift, I think is what he called it. And ended up here.
I'm familiar with those. I am not from this realm either. I think Sandus is playing joke on me.
Khan opens up the tent and just pulls out a giant barrel of mead. Anyone thirsty?
Oh yes, Brant is always thirsty.
Pours tanker full of mead. Yep.
Marivor, you actually found him as you were trying to flee from the main city after the lich arrived.
Yes. I have been running for many, many, many days trying to flee. Scary lich arrived and not my kind of thing.
I don't think that's anybody's kind of thing, except for the liches. But yeah, we're pretty much all on the same page on that one.
Oh,
No fun.
sorry guys.
Still just lightly petting the tabaxi.
And Khan's just staring at the wolf, trying to figure it out.
Marivor's tail is gonna kind of swipe up to smack the hand petting him.
Alicia's just like, and starts pouting.
Alicia, remember, consent.
It was so soft I couldn't resist, and I was being nice. I just went for the shoulder. It's just like a little shoulder pat. As I try to explain my way out of it.
Tara's gonna go over and get her and kind of nudge her over and let her be right behind Melody.
Melody. I'm just literally trying to fix all the singed hair and such on her and giving her all the scratches and love.
As the wolf,
Okay.
as the wolf, I'm just pouncing around, staying at the ready, and looking for sounds and stuff.
Okay. As you guys are sitting there, nothing is. You guys are communicating and whatnot. You do. That oppressive feeling is still there, and you don't. As you're looking around, you're not seeing anything that would give you any indication as to what it is. If you guys want to go ahead and continue your conversation, you can. But there's just keep in mind that oppressive feeling for some reason just all around.
Does anybody here to have detect magic?
I howl at the response and just some focus on the wolf to say yes, I do believe I do.
So you turn back into the bird.
Yeah.
Okay. The wolf fades away, and standing in his spot is a birdman. It's Harvey Birdman.
Attorney at law.
Con just looks at Merv. Con just looks at Merv Tabaxi and goes like, "No eat."
Marivor is just gonna kind of pout and stare at the bird.
Sorry, I do not have detect magic after all.
Yes, I do not have it today. I may tomorrow.
Well, I say we keep moving.
Do we want to at least let them finish eating first?
I can actually do detect
Would you like
magic
to
as a
join
ritual
us?
cast.
Okay. I would suggest that.
Very well. And breaks out, reaches into his bag, his pouch on the side, pulls this box out that is much larger than the bag. Sets it down, opens it up, pulls out some candles, lights them up. You hear him saying a prayer to himself.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. Oh, this is why we love you, man.
So now, if there is magic within 30 feet, I see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And I learn what school of magic it is from.
Alicia's got a slight glow from her cloak.
All the air within 30 feet of you is glowing.
This is interesting.
And it's all necromantic.
There is death in the air.
Marivor is gonna kind of slink down. Lich?
Probably. Well, we did run into a zombie. But it was the only one. I hope there is not more.
I would definitely suggest that we vacate this area as soon as possible.
I believe I would agree.
I pull out the map and start looking at it again, studying it better this time.
Okay.
While still giving a little scritch, you know.
And I will keep the concentration up for the full 10 minutes of the detect magic.
Okay. As you guys are going to break camp and start walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are more than welcome to come with us.
You put out the
It's
fire.
kind of
There is
Scary
safety in numbers.
You guys put out the
For sure.
fire, break down the tent, load up the big guy, the 6'6" guy. Basically has everything strapped up, has this big keg that he's carrying around. As you guys are walking and you're keeping the concentration up, it's not that you guys are in an area, it's that the area is everywhere. As you're walking, literally you just see the air just as you're approaching the whole air around you is actually just glowing from this detect magic. It's not like it's super concentrated. It's like you'll see the sparkles of this.
It's like watching a fog.
Right.
kind of like a fairy walking through a fairy fire
Sort of.
cloud.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like things are starting to evolve or progress. The three of you remember the Lich saying 3 weeks he was going to be coming back for his camp, for his castle, or for his throne. But it's only been 3.5 days. But for some reason, the feeling is getting worse. The feeling of dread in the air is just. It's not overpowering.
Kind of like he's jumping the
everywhere.
gun on accumulating it.
I don't know if he's jumping the gun or if something else is going on, but you're feeling this.
Okay.
Brant, this is starting to remind you of where you came from.
This is reminding me of Sakaris?
The north.
Ah! Oh, yes, it's struck my memory. I remember this type of before. On the turtle.
What happened there, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I don't remember that much of it. I remember I remember a turtle, a big turtle in the north. And yeah, that's all I remember.
Yeah, Dave, you remember being at the Dwarven City in the north, and a lich showing up at the city. Yes, the saying that they were trespassing on his lands. But they were also trespassing on his pet.
And I relay all of that. I channel it, using thaumaturgy to change my voice just enough.
Making a show of it.
Mm.
It was a very big turtle.
I bet.
How big is big?
City of dwarves on its back. Big turtle. Big turtle.
Midnight
So we'd
snack.
just be snacks for it?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-mm.
Sounds like something that I would love to see.
It was quite unique.
No, I'm still following the map, leading everybody.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'm trying to focus more on the map than
Mm-hmm.
than the previous checks.
As you guys are progressing, it is getting really late. It is getting dark. It is actually past dark. If you want to continue for the night to get to this city or to get to this town, you can. You will all suffer a point of exhaustion doing so.
I think would be good idea to rest. It's good to go in prepared.
Food and sleep.
Question: did Kelgar take the 6-man tent with him as well?
No,
Okay, just checking.
he took the
So
food.
who has that?
He's
I'm
just
assuming
sitting and
Grant
trying
would have
to
picked that
stomp
up.
all over the computer.
Okay, just checking.
So there's a 6-man tent.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna add that to the
Inventory.
Yeah.
I offered to try and help set up the 6-man tent. As my kid screams in the background.
Cobalt 73, yes, doom and despair in the air. And by the way, everyone who's watching, thank you and welcome to the stream. We will be doing a dice giveaway of 50 followers, by the way.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Putting up a tent.
Putting pretend.
What kind of condition is Melody in?
She's hurt, but she's not dying.
Okay.
A good night's rest would probably be good for her.
Once the tent's set up, Tara goes in and lays down her bedroll
Okay.
and stretches it out and then puts Melody right in the middle of it.
As walking by, the Melody is what is Melody? A lynx.
Uh-huh.
I walk by and I just nonchalantly cast Healing Word on Melody. Or no, let's do Cure Wounds on Melody.
Okay.
6 points.
Yeah, Melody's just about back to full now. Still has a couple of her whiskers are curled in, but yeah, she's good.
Does Tara
I go
see
ahead
this?
Yes.
She looks at him and thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Xeris.
Mhm.
I go ahead and set up next to Tara's bedroll and just loving on Melody.
Melody just meow.
All right. Tara then goes outside and starts looking around, kind of making sure there's nothing to worry about.
Okay. Who's going to take first watch? You?
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take second watch.
Okay.
I'll take last watch.
Right. Who wants to take third watch? Or second watch?
I
Or
thought
who's
Will
taking
said he
third?
was going to take.
Who's taking
So, okay.
I'll take watch. It's fine.
third?
I
Okay.
thought
So
Natubo was taking third,
four,
but we.
six. Yeah. Tara's going to take first. You're going to take second. Matuba's going to take third, or Alicia's going to take fourth. That way,
Okay.
it's 2-hour intervals. That way, everyone can get a full rest.
Okay.
Good, because Brant needs full sleep.
Yes, and that way, your two new companions can actually sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They fed you, they get to sleep.
Yeah, we got to this thing. We said, all right, let's go kick them up and drug them with us another half hour and said, all right, set your tent back up.
First watch, you don't see anything. You're literally just sitting there, just walking around, watching, looking. You're not going to see anything this time. You're able to go to sleep. Lee or Brant, you can take watch. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right. Six.
Well,
We are young. Hot bake to hot bake. We stand. Love is a battlefield.
you're sitting there dancing, just, yeah, okay. I am Brent. I am the god of war. Pony! Okay.
That's great.
You're literally just like, having, yes, I am on watch. Yes, I'm on watch. And as you look over to your right or to your left, you look down, there's a bunny rabbit sitting there looking at you.
Hello, bunny.
And pops off. And your watch comes to a close.
All right.
Natubo, go ahead and make your perception check for your watch.
Come on. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. $15.
15. All right. You're sitting there, looking around, making sure that everything's okay. You see some, as you're watching, you see some weird looking things flying through the air. Too high up to actually get a good look at, but you can see them moving through the cloud cover and disappearing from one cloud, then popping out and moving into another cloud. They're pretty high up there. It's not like they're directly like above you, and the shape of them doesn't. You can't get a good look at the shape, but you do see some things flying above that don't look normal, and they just continue on in their path. There's about 5 of them. And
You said there's about 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next on watch?
Alicia.
I go up to her, not try to make too big of a noise just in case. There's like stealth so I don't wake up everyone. I kind of nudge her awake and let her know what I see. See if she, because I'm not from this land, see if this is something I should be alert of.
Okay.
I get up, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. I follow him out, and I look up.
Make a perception check.
22.
22. Okay. Make me a intelligence check.
God damn it. Why always intelligence? Not... Okay, 19.
19.
You're welcome.
Damn it, you're welcome. You don't know what these things are because you've never seen them before.
Okay.
They are massive, whatever they are, because they're probably 1,000, 2,000 feet up in the air, and you're able to make out the shape, the size, and the shape of them.
Okay. Seeing that I don't know what they are and that they're probably fucking huge, I'm just gonna whisper. Let's try to stay as quiet as possible until they leave. I don't know what they are.
Sounds
So don't go
good.
flying after them. And I'll just stay up the rest of my watch and make sure that, nothing comes and attacks us.
Okay.
I've got, like my crossbow ready or whatever, or spells, just in case.
The rest of the night goes by without a hitch, and morning comes. Everyone gets a long rest. So everyone gets all their hit points back finally. Yay.
As everyone's waking up, I'm still going to talk quietly and be like, we did see something. I don't know what they were, but they're big. So let's just try to keep, stealthy.
Big, giant winged creatures. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. This is a little chicken wing. They were big chicken wings.
That's fair
Or better,
enough.
this is a chicken wing. That was the whole chicken. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm so sorry. Not really.
You guys are able to, get your morning breakfast, break down the tent, and break down your camp. Pretty done. You arrive at around 11:30 in the morning, 11:30, 12 o'clock, right before noon in the morning, to this little small town. Literally, it's 4 buildings. That's it. It's a small inn, tavern. It's what looks like could possibly be like a blacksmith or maybe a farrier. A little tiny general store, and like one house. That's it. Whoever owns the house probably owns all 3 of these buildings. It's like a family-run little town.
And this is the town that was on the map, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so this is the town I also know about.
Correct.
So would I know who runs what and where to go once we're in town?
The town is run by the herald. Her. I can't. I'm actually having difficulty with names that I created. It's bad.
Serves you right.
Heraldin family.
Okay.
Haroldin. Heraldin.
Can you spell it one more time?
Haroldin.
Okay. Okay, and I know the main person's name is
Marcus.
Mart or Mark.
Marcus.
I could not have done the ritual casting of the detect magic. I apologize for that.
Correct. What?
The ritual casting of the detect magic. It's not one of my. I didn't have it prepared.
Oh, okay.
Unlike I was thinking like a wizard.
Like a wizard. Yeah.
Yeah, but clerics have to have it prepared before they can ritual cast.
Okay. So, all right. So everyone just forgets the fact that it's magical aura.
Just think it's something creepy in the air.
Yeah,
I
and you
apologize.
still feel it. You still feel it this morning, even in this new town.
Get that shudder that goes down the spine.
Mm-hmm. You've all got the goosebump thing going on. As you arrive in town, you've been here before. You know the family that runs this. They have a couple of kids. One of the kids like sees you guys coming and runs inside the house.
Would I know? Would I know the kid's name?
Trevor.
I yell after him. Hey, Trevor! Wait!
He just bolts in the house.
Trevor's always been skittish, so I lead him.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I will say the detect magic is prepared today.
Okay. So you cast it this morning. Is what you did.
Where the hell did it go?
We'll just retcon it to you cast it this morning.
Okay.
All right.
And because it's ritual, it doesn't go against your actual casting.
Yep.
So I lead everybody where we need to go.
All right. You go inside the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Marivor and Kenatosh, as you guys approach, you guys still have that oppressed feeling thing going on. And as you approach, you're looking around, and the farrier. Make me a perception check. Kenatosh and Marivor and Brent. Make me perception checks.
Brent is too busy studying the magical effects in the air.
I got a 17.
Okay. Go ahead.
13.
Okay.
6.
Kanatosh, as you're looking around, you're noticing that it seems, even though this is a small little town, it's only 4 buildings. I mean, it's literally like a little hovel area gathering spot on the roads, basically. And you're not seeing much of movement anywhere. Maravor, you notice you're not hearing anything coming from the blacksmith. You're not even hearing the forge going. And it's noon. It's right around noon. The forge, if they're going to be making something, the forge should be running.
Okay, so Mervor, I'm gonna discreetly try to get everyone's attention. Does it seem a bit quiet to you all?
It seems very quiet.
The blacksmith isn't even out.
Taking notice
Well-
of that, I kind of get more, prepared.
As you guys approach, Alicia, as you walk into the tavern, the inn, you smell something.
Before I walk into the inn, is that okay if I just say, hey, you guys hang back a second? Because something's up. And I just enter by myself. So what do I see?
Hold on.
Sorry.
I think Brant's going to do something.
No, I didn't.
You
Apparently
didn't
it was-
prepare that
Apparently not.
one? Okay.
Well,
What was it, Bless?
I believe so.
Biden.
I think that was the one I got rid of to get the detect magic.
It's all good. It's all good. So I enter solo.
Oh,
You enter solo. As you walk inside, the shutter, all the windows are shut. There's not
Okay,
much
I have
light.
dark vision, so
Mm-hmm. Everything's in. Did you get it? Everything's in
grayscale.
So, but you notice as the door shuts behind you and you're plunged into darkness, none of the candles are lit. Nothing.
Hmm. And I smell that weird smell, correct?
Yeah, it's a weird coppery smell.
Would I recognize it as? I take it's blood.
As you're looking around, you see some blacker spots on the ground.
I have a dagger out and ready, but I also have prepared Misty Step.
Okay.
So just so you know, if anything comes at me attacking, I want to Misty Step back to the party.
Okay. As you move further, you do see a couple more spots of blackness, and you get up to the counter. And you do see Marcus on the ground behind the counter. Yeah, you see Marcus on the ground behind the counter.
I quietly just move around to check if he's alive.
He is cold to the touch.
Marcus, come on, man. I actively look for anybody else, just stealthing my way around. I'm checking for the children. I'm checking for whoever
Oh,
else,
you
you know,
did
is
see
part of this
Trevor
family.
run into the other building,
Hmm.
into the house.
But I don't see anybody else.
You don't see anyone else.
Okay, I'm gonna exit out, and I'm not even going to address the party. I'm just going to straight beeline to the house to check there.
Okay.
Tara's right
So
behind her.
You guys see her come, literally moving out of this tavern and beelining it directly to the house.
Tara's right behind her. Headed for the house.
Okay.
I try to
Is
fly
the-
past her to stop her, to ask her what's up.
Marcus is
I'm
dead.
going to-
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm going to draw my bow and follow after quietly.
Okay.
Yes, Tara's had her bow since in her hand since they entered town.
Okay.
Brant pulls his mace and takes a peek inside the tavern.
Con, does
Does Brent have dark vision?
Brant has
I can't remember if
No.
Goliaths have dark vision or not.
no.
Okay. Make me an intelligence check because of what you are. With advantage.
$17.
You open that door and you get that wonderful scent of blood.
Battle. Uh,
You can tell it's been dried for a little bit, but you can smell it all through here.
Tara's moving towards the house.
Okay, so is Alicia, and so is Marivor. Alicia, Natubo's flying in front of you to stop you, and Kelishar, what are you? Kanatash, what are you doing? I'm gonna start calling you
Con?
Con. There we go.
He's with Brent.
He's with Brent. Okay.
Yeah.
You two are going inside and checking this. Natubo flies in front of you to stop you. He can actually move faster than you can.
What's going on? You seem like you're in a panic.
Marcus is dead. He's. Oh my god, there was so much blood. I need to check on Trevor. And I just push past him and go to the house, checking if the door's locked.
The door is locked.
Mm.
How sturdy is the door?
Oh, we're gonna do the door thing. Okay. The door does not appear to be that sturdy, but it is a door.
Can I go check the windows? Are those locked?
The shutters are drawn.
I just knock lightly. Trevor, it's Alicia. You remember me? And I just try to coax him out
Make a
of
persuasion.
hiding. Oh, wrong button. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
12.
She knows you and nothing. He cracks open the door. Yes,
Sweetheart, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Where's your mom?
She's in here.
Is she okay?
He opens the door for you guys to come in.
I just gently scoop him up and carry him in, ready to Misty Step with him if, shit goes right.
As all of you, as you four go inside, his mom is actually sitting at the kitchen table, and you can tell she's not in the right state of mind right now.
And what's her name again?
Her name is Renash. R-E-A or Renash.
Can I just call her Ren?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm like,
And she's
go ahead.
she's sitting there shaking a little bit, and you can tell from the smell it's been a couple days.
Okay. I'm still going to be holding Trevor, keeping him like comforted, and I'm going to get not too close, but close enough to where she could see me, like get in her line of sight.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, Ren, what happened?
She looks at you, she jumps up, and she just hugs you.
I hug her back, holding, just like this.
Right.
And
Con and Brent, go ahead and make me. Do you guys want to try to light these candles so you can see?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I just hold my mace up and cast light on it.
Okay.
that works.
The entire inside of this tavern, floor to ceiling, looks like it's been splattered with blood.
The battle I missed.
Yes.
How many bodies?
One.
Just the one?
Just the one. And when you go up to him, he's laying face down behind the counter. And as you get up to him, you notice something doesn't seem right. He should be taller. He should be, if this was a person of about 6 foot laying here, even after a day or so, he should be a little bit higher up because of the chest and everything.
Gonna do a medicine check. Try to figure out what's going on.
Sure.
24.
As you roll him over, everything from here to the waistline is missing.
This was no battle.
Like everything from here to the waistline literally exploded outwards.
No battle. Massacre.
I have an idea, but I don't know if Brant would.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
Make him make a higher low.
Huh?
Higher low.
Way my dice have been going. Let's go low.
Roll a D100.
I'm 14.
Brett has an idea.
Brant has an idea. Brant has dealt with something called slud before. Slud bursts through chests like these. It may be slud. I hate slud.
Does not sound pleasant.
The big ugly frogs.
Frogs.
Big ugly frogs. They do magic and shape change, all kinds of stuff.
Khan's not that intelligent, so all that just basically
Big
just
ugly
almost
frog.
yeah. That he understood the rest. He kind of just whew, over the head.
Kind of just like, frog, okay.
Yeah.
Now I may be wrong completely, but me and Brant have the same intelligence, so we're good.
I love it.
As you guys are talking about the slot, the rest of you are. She backs away from you, Alicia, and she goes, "We had a visitor, and he rented a room, and he said he was expecting people, and my husband was tending to the rooms and everything.
Hmm.
My husband came running downstairs and goes, 'Oh my, get the kids out, get the kid out, go into our house and hide.' So I did, and then I heard
Hmm.
a noise that I never heard before. And when I went back, the visitor was gone. He was like that.
I'm so sorry that happened. I don't know what, but I'm so sorry. Is there somewhere else you guys could go? Is there other family outside of town?
Go stay with my sister. She's in the capital. I can go stay there."
The capital is currently, people are leaving in droves because of the Lich.
What was it?
There's a Lich that's demanding his kingdom back, and he gave people 3 weeks to get out. So, would you know where your sister would possibly go?
I don't know. I can go. I'll go stay with my cousin. He's in. He's in Carrot. I can go stay with my cousin. He's in Carrot. It will take
Do
me.
you have means of getting there safely?
The horse is still here. I can take the horse.
Okay. Do you guys need anything? Would you like us to help you bury Marcus?
Right now, I don't. I right now, I want to just go ahead there because I feel like it'd be easier on us. And I'm already mourning enough. I don't want to have to go through a funeral right now as well.
Well, if you would like, while you're doing all the preparations, we could get him set up and taken care of to where when you guys are able to come back, you could, know where he's at.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Alicia. You've been such a wonderful friend.
And I just pull her back in and give her another hug.
Okay.
If I may.
Yes.
All right. I approach Ren and Alicia, or Miss Rand, I'm sorry to ask this. What did your visitor look like?
He was cloaked, but he had this weird tail.
Don't worry, we know who it is. We'll take care of it. You won't have to be scared of him. Take the kids. Take care of them.
Thank you. And she scoops up Trevor and starts getting prepared to leave.
I'm gonna step out of the house and go find Bran and ask if he has a shovel or something, or if he could help me basically dig a plot.
We will find something.
Please.
I go search the forge. There should be probably a shovel or something in that area. Something I can dig a hole with.
There's a shovel there.
Tara's going to look at Natubo. Natubo, how well is your sense of smell in wolf form?
Personal opinion. Absolute. I got a really good smell in my wolf form.
Why don't get advantage on that?
Why don't you and Melody?
Yeah.
Why don't you and Melody make sure that the visitor is not here anymore? And if you can, see which direction they went.
Alright. I quickly step back to beast shape into a wolf.
Okay. You go back inside the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me perception check with advantage. Actually, make me perception check straight, because the amount of blood and what you're sniffing for are going to cancel each other out on disadvantage and advantage.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm just preparing Marcus's body with, linens and such.
Okay.
It is slightly canceling it out. I got a 12.
Okay. You smell the blood everywhere. You do smell a familiar smell to you, because you have been around this visitor before. But there's something else. There's a different smell. And it's not the blood, it's not Marcus. There's something else.
Well,
it's not. You smell the visitor. You don't smell the visitor on Marcus. You smell something else on Marcus.
alright.
And I take it it's not the linens or anything that I'm doing to prepare his body.
No.
I slowly change back into my regular form, with knowing that Tara is the closest one by. I describe to her what
Alicia is the closest one by you right now.
Alicia is? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's even better. Knowing that she's close to this family, or she's pretty close to the family. I describe what I smell, and signal over to Tara to try to get her over to where I'm at, seeing that I know that she's got familiar with the kind of the surroundings and describes to both of them what I'm smelling.
Okay.
Would I know based off that smell what it could be?
Mm, no, because he's never smelled this before.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know what it could be.
So, while they're doing the smell investigation, Maribor is going to go into the tavern and go upstairs to check out the rooms.
Thank you. You go upstairs. You open the first room, and you can tell that it's been used. You do see a pack inside the room. As you open the second room, though, there's actually a gentleman standing inside the room, or actually sitting in the room, over in the corner, just sitting there.
I am going to approach very slowly.
Okay. You can see the head turn and look at you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh.
I was supposed to meet people here.
How long have you been here?
The last 3 days.
Were you here for the attack?
I was here when it happened. I was not there when it took place.
Are you from this area?
That's hard to answer.
Can I tell, like, is he human or what?
His hands are crossed in front of him, and you see literally dragon scaled claws, black dragon scaled claws.
Okay. I'm going to ask the gentleman if he would like to join us outside.
Well, and he stands up, and you see he's about 6'8", and he's just cloaked, but you can see the muzzle of a what almost looks like a dragonborn, but it's black dragon scale claws, and he's got a black dragon's tail behind him. And he follows you out.
I'm going to introduce myself to him as we walk. I am Maribor.
A pleasure.
Can I know your name?
I can sort of keep that to myself for right now. I'm afraid that things don't look right for me here.
I'm going to give an understanding nod and lead him outside toward trying to get the attention of the others.
Okay. As you come downstairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of them are downstairs.
All right.
You see Marivor walk down with a familiar cloaked figure behind him. The three of you.
Tara pulls her
I
sword.
stop what my. Okay, go for it. Sorry.
I was gonna say, sorry. Tara pulls her sword and is, what have you done?
I told you it did not look good for me. I did not do this.
So it's a coincidence?
I have been sitting in my room for 3 days.
I find it very, very hard to believe that the likes of you are here. This, and I kind of gesture to the room, happens below you, and you have nothing to do with it.
I know I may be an entrepreneur. I know I may be seen as scum in some eyes.
You could say that again.
And he smirks. If you knew the real me, this type of brutality is beneath me.
Alicia stands up, stone faced, stares at him. Why didn't you stop it?
She has a point. If
I was upstairs.
Yeah, you hear shit downstairs. You hear people screaming. You fucking come downstairs and help. This was a nice family. And by this point, Alicia's starting to cry, getting emotional about it, as she's just laying into him, saying all the things that he could have done to help. And just laying it on thick, guilt trip type thing.
Does Brant have his holy symbol out?
It is on his armor, yes.
Okay. Make me a religion check, Brant.
$18.
As you're standing at looking at this guy, you catch a glimpse of something. He's got a holy symbol on him. And it is the dragon's claw hanging.
I'm not sure Brant would know what that is due to his history and background.
With that, yeah, because of where he comes from, with the role you made, I would say he knows of the cult where he comes from.
Brant's eyes change color
Okay.
to a nice purple and glow a little bit as I see him. And I'm holding the shovel in one hand and the mace in the other.
That's a beautiful picture.
yeah, it is.
This type of brutality is beneath what I do. Yes, I might be evil in some eyes. But this This is chaotic. I have no reason to kill a family when I'm trying to stay here peacefully and wait for my property.
Can I insight him?
Yes,
Can I insight him as well?
yes.
Natural
'Cause-
20, altogether a 23.
Looking at his body language and looking at
Dirty
listening
20.
to him, both of you, as you're listening to the way he's speaking and watching his body language, it doesn't look like he's trying to hide anything.
I believe you're telling the truth now. Best keep it that way.
I don't give a shit if you're telling the truth. You should have fucking helped them.
By the time I got downstairs, it was already too late.
What did this?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Were they slud?
Try us.
No, Slod. I wish it was a Slod. I could have handled that.
What did it look like?
Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Gracias, amigo.
I'm sorry, I do not speak Elven.
All right.
That hurts me halfly.
Okay. So, what he describes now, Brent, you can tell when he says that I could have handled that easily because of what you rolled. You can tell he's actually not lying, that he's actually being very truthful with it. Oh, come on, where are you?
As the door slowly creeps open behind you.
Yes.
Sorry.
What did this was actually a shadow demon. So, just so everyone knows, my fiance fell over earlier today, hit her head. They have admitted her into the hospital at Piedmont Fayette. So, I think
Concussion protocol?
Concussion protocol. So, because of the way that COVID is right now, no one can actually be in the room. So, just we're going to keep
Send
having
positive
fun and
vibes.
playing. Send positive vibes. Please keep my fiance in your thoughts for right now. Thank you.
If you get a chance to call her, tell her I love her.
Huh?
If you get a chance to call her, tell her I love her.
Okay. So, what he describes is basically a shadow demon.
The only demon here is you.
Some have called me that, others have called me worse. But as I said, this is not my handiwork. If
No.
I wanted him dead, he wouldn't even. There would be no body.
No, but sometimes the greatest evil is when you stand by and watch it and do nothing. Tara,
That's a
At
matter.
least tell me you were taking care of his wife and child, making sure that at least they were safe.
I made sure they got to their house and did not have any issues.
You, I find disgusting. And I head back
Well, thank
over to where the body is.
Mhm.
And
I take it by now I'd finished wrapping him and getting him prepared.
Hold on.
Sorry.
No,
Hold
that's I will start doing a funeral rite.
Okay.
It'll take me an hour to perform.
Okay.
But once it's done, for the next 7 days, the target cannot become an undead by any means short of a wish spell.
Okay. Angel, thank you, and I hope so as well.
Quick question. Were
Yes.
there any more rooms upstairs?
There was one more room upstairs.
All right, I'm going to head back upstairs just to check on the last.
Okay. The last room doesn't look like it's been used at all.
Okay, so you said that there was a pack in the first room?
There's a pack in the first room.
I am going to investigate it.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
Oof, 13.
Okay. You start going through the pack, and it looks like a normal adventurous pack, but there's something off about it. And you can't place your finger on it.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and carry it downstairs to the others.
Okay.
When I get to who would be closest to the stairs?
That would probably be Brant.
Brent
gonna
is
bring it over here.
outside doing ceremony.
Okay. Then that would probably be Alicia or Tara.
All right,
Because I'm
so
pretty
gonna
much
bring
right
it
up in
over-
his face. The dude's face.
I'm gonna bring down the pack and hold it out to Alicia and be like, "This was in the other room. It feels weird."
The other room or his room?
Another room, different room than the shadow guy.
Okay. I take it, give it a once over.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Natural 20 plus 5, so 25.
As you're going through the pack,
Mm-hmm.
you find it's normal adventurous pack, except there's something in here that shouldn't be in a adventurous pack.
Can I pull it out?
You go to pull it out, and you pull out a metal cylinder about that long,
Mm-hmm.
and about that big around, and it's got runes written all over it.
If I remember correctly, I could read all writing.
This is celestial.
Okay. And what's it say?
It's literally, it's a prison.
A prison?
Hmm.
Does it say who's in it?
Nope.
I kind of take a step back and just set it on the countertop, looking it over.
And the lid for it,
I,
you find
uh-huh.
inside the pack as well.
So it's been opened.
Yes.
You
This
see
is probably
Con.
where it came from.
Lost Will.
He'll probably be back.
So Mirror's gonna come up because curiosity always kills the cat. What is it?
I basically just like put a staying hand to where he doesn't get too close to it. It's a prison. It's the celestial prison.
Is
Is
I
it
looked to
called?
Brand, or no, he's doing the ritual, sorry. I looked to the dragon and I'm like, was this your pack?
That is not mine.
Do you recognize who may have been? Do you know who may have had it? Since you've been here for how many ever days?
The only other person that I saw coming and going through here was a dwarf.
A dwarf?
Mhm.
I put the lid back on the prison and I just keep it there.
As you put the lid back on, the lid
Hmm.
turns, locks in place, and all the rooms glow bright white, and lighting up the entire inside of this room as it starts to die down. Brent, make me a perception check.
11.
It was a DC of 10, so you actually made it. As you're sitting there doing your right, you see this bright flash of white divine light come from the tavern.
And I am now going to come rushing in the tavern, not knowing what's going on.
Everybody inside the tavern make me con saves.
Shit.
And honestly, Brent is in war, and this guy is a bad guy. So Brent probably swings at bad guy.
8.
Brent, make me an attack
7.
roll. Uh, 8, 7.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you're okay.
Hold on, it's not wanting to. You say Constitution?
Mhm.
22 to hit.
Oh shit. Worst getting hit.
Actually, you miss.
12 for Colin.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to pull it up different.
Okay, just roll a die if you have to.
Believe it or not, it'd be even slower to go get my die.
Do you know what your modifier is? I could just roll a d20 on mine for you if you'd like. And you just add your modifier.
+2.
Okay. So you got a 10.
Oh boy. Okay.
Sorry. You did better than me.
Natubo, what'd you get?
12.
Okay. Alicia, Natubo,
Tara.
Tara, and Marivor. You guys are all blinded.
Okay.
Con,
How
you're
about the
actually
dragon?
okay. That's a good question. Let's see if he's blinded. He actually made the save just barely. He rolled a 15. He just made the save.
Mhm.
Oh, that sucked. I figured he'd do better than that, but okay.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Just look at last night's game.
What? So what did you hit? 22.
22.
Yeah, you know that you swung, you hit, you know you connected, but whatever he's actually wearing, because you know you hit flesh. Something's not right. Because he took no damage. If it's just this dragon, this half dragon standing here with this robe on, you know you connected. But your weapon didn't even sink in. He looks down, looks back at you, and it's like, I have a feeling you did that just because you thought I did something, correct?
You are the evil one here.
Agreed. But this wasn't my doing.
I take a glance around. Do I see the tube?
You see the tube.
All right, and I do speak Celestial, so I'd be able to read it.
Mm-hmm. It is a demonic prison. It's a celestial prison for a demon.
What time of day is it?
If we
You
got
guys
here
are
around
around
noon.
noon, so you probably about 12, 15.
Well, no, because it would have taken longer to dig the hole and everything and get the body ready.
Well, he's doing the funeral. He did the funeral rites. It doesn't take long. Well, it takes an hour for the funeral rites, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'd
you
say
guys
probably
all
about 2, almost 3.
Okay, we'll go to 2:30.
Okay.
Is everyone okay?
I
I'm
can't
okay.
see. Ah, that hurt.
I'll live.
Marivor is kind of stumbling around, reaching
Oh,
out with his paws, trying to figure out what the heck happened.
Alicia's just like rubbing her eyes, like, just trying to get her eyes to clear.
Natubo's dazed and kind of stumbling around and says, "You humanoids are lucky that you have eyelids."
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Oops. I didn't
I'm
even
so
think about
sorry.
that.
Oh my god! Wouldn't that give him disadvantage?
That is brilliant.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to. I did not know it was gonna fucking blast the bright light. Motherfucking bullshit. Tube.
Let me guess.
And
Shadow Demon was in canister.
would make sense.
How long are we blinded?
1 minute.
Ugh.
I should be saying.
And let's see here. There's how many of you? One, two, three, four. 4 of you. So he looks at you. Are you able to do this? And he actually casts Lesser Restoration on Natubo and Alicia and Tara.
Oh, I can see again.
That seems to work.
What in the hell was that?
You
And I
reactivated the prison.
is it still bright and glowy?
No, it's
Okay.
dimmed down.
I just didn't want to lose the cap to it. I'm sorry.
So, looking at this this canister, knowing that it's a prison and we're possibly going to have to put the Shadow Demon back inside, is there a way to open it without going all crazy again with the bright light? You know, is there a set of instructions on it?
Yes, there is actually you can reading it. You can actually tell which insignias you have to press to actually open it.
Okay.
You just close your eyes while opening it.
I go outside.
You
I'm hiding
press
behind the
you
counter.
press them. The sigils are basically have a faint aura to them, but they're not like brightly glowing. As you press them, the signals fade, and you're able to take the lid off again.
All right.
I can just see Marivor stumbling around a bit and running face first into the wall.
He
I
casts.
tried to stop him from running into the wall and just be like, "Here, kitty, kitty."
Marivor gets
He
touched and
he
is going
casts-
to jump with his.
Can I approach him and be like, "Hey, you're running into
Yeah,
a wall.
okay.
I'm going to guide you to a chair. Please don't hurt me."
He casts Lesser Restoration. Higher level on Marivor.
I'm going to thank the cloaked figure and rub my eyes.
I'm sorry.
And they say
If I
curiosity
did this,
killed
do
the
you think I
cat.
would be helping?
What did he say again?
If I did this, do you think I would be helping you?
There's always strings.
Oh, but I know
Precisely.
there's always strings. You have some. You have my property.
And if I were to give you this property, would you still have helped us?
Because of how funny that was, yes.
I reached between my tits and pulled it out because that's where I had it the whole time.
He takes it. What was my agreed upon payment for this?
Was I? I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I
were
was there
there.
that week.
Yeah. You
Oh
were-
yeah.
1800.
That was when you came back.
I don't have my normal notebook with me. My bad. But
856, I think it was. He goes,
It's not there.
he takes it, and he actually cracks it and pulls 3 of the stones off.
I look at him like confused, but then
He sets them down and takes a bag of gold and sets it there. You would have gotten 4, but you used 1.
it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, intentional or not, it's still used. You have
Understood.
3.
So I am going to grab them, look down, and look to the Goliath and be like, I think you'd better hold on to these.
I mean, they would have been in a comfortable, safe spot, but I will hold on to this. I put them in my bag.
Okay. You
Give
have
them to somebody who knows how to use them.
3 stones of resurrection.
Good, good, good.
And then who's going to be our new treasurer?
I'm the one that's got the bag and the gold at the moment. Do you want me to
I
keep
just
it?
hold it out.
Tara, I take it and
You know how bad I am with money.
yes, I know quite well. I open up my normal pack and put them in.
Okay. That's a lot of coin. Marivor and Khan, you guys noticed that he literally pulled a small, bag of coin and sets it on the counter as payment for this gem about that big.
I am going to just stare at the large bag, drooling a little bit.
Cal will look at the bag, but not be too concerned, because money means nothing to him.
Okay. Kobo 73, what did who do? Sorry, it took me a minute to answer the question.
I think he was saying, what did I do when I put on the lid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Question, Brett?
Do what?
Question. Wait, look, you got a question. That's what I was asking.
We've got a couple of more hellos, and that's it.
Brad, did you have a question?
No, I'm trying to keep from
Oh,
falling
okay.
asleep.
I'm
I
gonna
gotta-
fall asleep.
Well, I've got an early day tomorrow.
Okay. The family is, you can hear them getting the horses ready to depart. This dragonborn, or this half dragon is, okay, I have my property, you have what was agreed upon. Again, this is not my doing. So y'all have a wonderful evening. And I'm sorry for this, that this had to happen, as he walks out the front door.
As he walks by me, I kind of stand in his way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you traveling with them? Do you plan on
With who?
traveling? The lady and child.
I have my own places to go.
I step aside.
Before he's fully out the door, Alicia will pipe up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for keeping them safe.
There was either that or have to deal with the hidden screams. I don't like that sometimes. And word of advice. Be careful of the third room.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
Be careful of the third room. As he
The
steps
third room.
The
outside.
third room?
Very well. I'm going to the third room.
Curious of what he missed, Marivor is going to follow.
So is
Alicia's going to go and just kind of stand sentinel as they're getting the horses ready.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up the stairs to the outside the third room,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast light
Mm-hmm.
on my shield,
Okay.
my mace. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna cast light on people's clothing.
On the tabaxi?
It's a cantrip. I can do this shit all day.
Yeah.
Light on if people are holding a weapon, I'm casting light on it.
The kitty is now glowing.
Yep. Tara's followed
Oh,
them
that's
up
funny.
already.
And then I will hold that canister. Dude, let's go have some fun.
That's funny. I like that.
You get light. You get light. Everyone gets light.
It's shadow. He says shadow deal. So we eliminate shadows.
Mhm.
Or create more. I don't know.
The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an
Oh.
action.
Damn it.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. All right.
Because every time you go to cast it, it fizzles out on everyone else.
And I was like, damn.
Ah, hell.
Wait a s-
I did it.
I had to check it because I'm like, wait a second, I don't think it works like that.
Remember when we turned a Minotaur into a glowy thing?
Make you very. You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I may cast it once I get in the room. But I hold it. I've got the canister in my hand.
Okay.
Kara is holding
You walk
her
in.
special bow.
Okay. You walk
Right.
in, and everything looks normal.
I cast light. Is there a bed in there?
Yes.
I cast light on the bed.
Okay. The room is now illuminated.
How big is this room?
$8 foot by 8 foot.
Okay, yeah, it is lit up a little bit.
Tara looks around. Is there anything like a chest or anything?
Brant's investigating. You're investigating. I know that Marivor is going to investigate. If
Yep.
you guys want to each roll investigation, everybody that comes in the room, you can, or you can give it to one person to roll with advantage.
It doesn't matter. I have 0 pluses for investigation. I have horrible.
Okay.
I
I think-
perceive very well. I just can't search very well. I'm not very smart.
Alicia, don't you have a 5? +5?
But I went outside to basically
okay.
protect the family as they're getting loaded on the horses.
I-
So
Right.
I am
have
not
a
there.
+5.
You've got a
Oh.
+5?
I would say
Yeah.
you rolled with advantage then.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I've got a +4.
Update. They are going to be doing a CT scan on my fiance.
If it was
Okay.
survival, I got a +6.
Alright.
Say
For
it again?
investigation, I got a 10.
They're doing what to her?
They're doing a CT scan.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're giving advantage to Marivor, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And
Roll
with
with advantage,
advantage, I got a
Marivor.
10. I got a 10.
With advantage, you got 10.
Yeah, the dice don't like me tonight.
Was that just the one roll or both
2.
rolls? Ooh.
7 and a 10 for him.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you search this room. It feels like there should be something here, but you don't know what it is. What is?
I
is
just
this what-
pictured
is
this
what
group
you're
of people in this 8x8 room, and they're just standing there wrapped around it, and like,
It's an 8 by 8 room. I've got like half a foot above
I
my
know.
head.
Is that what you're hearing, Lee?
Huh?
Is that what you're hearing? Because you look like you're hearing something.
Oh no, I'm looking around, investigating.
All right, make me an investigation check.
Oh, I gave him the advantage on it. That's just
Yeah, you're still. I have a feeling each of you can go ahead.
I rolled and got a 17.
Uh,
Well,
Do I
guess nothing
see anything
here.
outside?
the way the bed is glowing,
Mm-hmm.
Hoo.
you see what looks like there could possibly be something under the bed reflecting the glow.
Does it look organic or like metal?
Neither.
Does Tara give this information to the rest of the group?
Yes. Tara tells everybody else.
Khan drops to the floor and just sweeps underneath the bed with his great axe.
You don't hit
Like a broom
anything
under the
except for the
couch.
foot of the bed. But you do notice something reflecting a glow underneath there. Looks like a circle of some kind.
I lift the end of the bed up.
There is a teleportation circle under the bed.
It's not right.
Nervor's gonna get close and try to poke it.
Toki. As you lift up the bed, as you lift the foot of the bed, it actually, the section of the wall actually drops and the bed goes into the wall.
Oh. The Marvin bed.
And the bottom of the bed, when it goes into the wall, matches the wall completely.
Get in bed. Smart.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and just out of instinct, because of Alicia, when the tabaxi starts poking the teleportation circle, it's not conscious, but Tara basically just reaches down, grabs by the scruff, and yanks backwards away from it. When she touches the fur after completing it, or when she realizes it's fur after completing it, she looks at her hand and looks at him. Sorry. It's instinct by now.
I love you, man.
Mervor's just gonna kind of plop his butt on the ground and cross his arms, pouting. Like any good cat.
Let's see.
It's not a mouse.
Brant, high or low?
Low.
As he pokes it and you grab his hand and pull it back, the teleportation circle turns blue and starts glowing.
I reach into my bag and pull out a coin,
Okay.
and I toss it into the circle.
Okay. You toss the coin in, the coin disappears, and a dwarf appears in the middle of the circle. Roll a hit.
I love you so much.
Oh.
It was an 8.
He's like, what the? What is big dwarf?
Tara has let go of the tabaxi and actually has her bow pulled back. Active. She does not let
Merivor's
loose yet.
Merivor's gonna jump up and hold his claws out.
Okay.
Do I see anything from outside?
You see a dwarf with his hands up like this. And everyone else is like ready to beat the hell out of this thing. And Brant's already taking a swing at it.
Oof.
Who are you?
I'm Thor'in. And he's a gray-skinned dwarf. Gray skin, white beard.
Okay. And why are you here?
My master kept sending me here to check on something.
And who's your master?
I'd rather not say.
Would you rather die? My eyes glow purple.
Ferd, and he bursts into flames.
That's not quite what I was expecting. Usually I have to hit them a few times.
Yeah.
As he starts doing Ferd it, his entire body just bursts into a black necrotic flame. And he literally disintegrates right in front of him.
I take it that no good.
No.
I reach into my bag, I pull out another coin, and I toss it into the circle again.
It goes. It actually stops inside the ashes of the dwarf.
Maybe we first remove Ash?
That might work.
Khan just uses his arm just to wipe the ash away from the circle.
Okay. You move the coin in the ash and just wipe it away.
And then we toss the coin back in.
It just stops.
Merivor's gonna pipe up. Poke first. Poke first.
I poke the circle with my mace.
Nothing.
Is there a way to read in the inscriptions in it where the other side of it might be?
Does someone call me in?
Yet.
Do what?
Does anyone call me in?
Yeah.
Khan looks at the circle. What's it written in?
Wood.
It's written.
Language.
Love you, man. You are on a roll today. I love it.
It's written in. It's actually written in Infernal.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Tara, is there a window in the room?
Yes.
Tara walks over to it, looks outside, and Alicia, get in here.
Yes, Mama.
I thought you were already
I come in.
inside.
Nope.
No. That's why I said, do I see anything from outside? And you said, yeah, you see a dwarf in the window like this. So I'm thinking,
And then you see it burst into flames, so I figured you'd
yeah,
come
what am I?
inside then.
Okay, so I come inside. I'm like, ooh, I know what this says.
It is a teleportation circle that actually goes to the land of the forgotten.
I relay that message.
Isn't that where the turtle's at?
No,
Oh, okay.
turtles in the north.
Isn't that where the
Turtle-
battle was?
Turtles in the northern wastes.
Wait. Oh. Lier would have that answer.
Yes, the air would have that answer.
Marivor has no idea what's going on and is just continuing to sit and pout.
Pouting tabaxi.
After reading all that, I go and stand next to the tabaxi and just start petting him. It's okay.
That tabaxi's going to tear you up one day.
I know, I can't wait.
Tara,
This
Kitten scratches.
Consent, please, consent.
Tara's actually gonna look at Ashley and go, Ashley,
Alicia.
Alicia, sorry, Alicia, find Melody.
Okay. I go and find Melody.
If she's
Take
got,
it, Trevor had her.
if she's got to pet a cat, Melody will work.
I'm gonna keep my mouth.
Just went rated R. Okay. Yeah, the teleportation circle goes actually to the forgotten. It actually tells you it goes to the kingdom of the Forsaken in the Forgotten Realm, in the Forgotten Land.
Being from the capital, would Marivor have any idea about this area?
Why don't you, Alicia, and Tara roll history checks?
I thought I was no longer in the room.
Okay, well, you know this, but you can roll a history check if you wish. Otherwise, you can.
So, like, idly thinking about it on the way down.
Having listened to Roger's stories over the years,
Are you asking for advantage?
please. I haven't rolled once, but my
11 for me.
Yeah, I got an 11. The dice don't like me today.
Higher roll, Tara. Higher low.
hi.
Go ahead and roll with advantage. I got an 88. I like that higher roll, higher low thing. Huh?
10.
Yeah. None of you. For some reason, this is nothing's ringing a bell to either if any of you three.
All right.
I'm more focused on finding Melody.
Yeah.
Well, since my search of the room did not turn up anything other than a dwarf that burst into flames, Excuse me, I'm going back out. There's too many people in here.
You go back outside and finish your rite.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to bury the body and everything like that if you wish. As you guys are contemplating what's going on, you notice that the teleportation circle actually starts to disintegrate into the floor.
All right.
And Grant,
Yes.
finish your. Actually, no, Khan.
Yeah.
You look like. I'm sorry to say this, but you hear a voice in your head.
Say that one more time.
You hear a voice in your head.
It does not really phase him hearing a voice inside of his head because he's had that happen before.
You have made me lose one of my lieutenants. You have made me destroy one of my portals.
Can you say that in your normal voice so we could understand you?
You have made me lose one of my lieutenants. You have made me lose one of my portals.
Khan does not say anything to anybody, but just thinks in his head, "Who are you?"
I am the Forsaken, and this world will be mine.
All Khan thinks is right.
And the connection breaks.
Khan then heads outside to where the rest of the group is and tells them what happened. Because you could tell by the pitch of the voice, it sounded like someone that they would be concerned about. So Khan pretty much just tells you guys everything. The whole conversation and what was said.
Awkward silence.
First, we have to worry
Okay,
about
so he
leash.
went outside to say all that?
Right
Yes.
to where everybody is.
Yeah.
Okay, because I could have swore that there were still a couple of people in the room that Brant went to go finish his rites. I was out there with Melody and the kid, Trevor.
Tara.
Maribor will follow Khan, just curious what's going on.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm right behind them as well.
Okay.
God damn.
Hello?
Tara, what are you doing? Oh, no volume?
Apparently not.
Okay. Somehow we're having microphone issues on Tara.
Hello?
Uh, but
Hello?
so he comes outside to where you two are, brings these three with him, and tells you all this.
Hello?
And you heard that in your head?
Yeah.
Would it sound familiar to me?
No.
Hello?
Unless you
Do what?
heard
Okay.
it, it might actually have
So,
the same tone, a similar tone to the guy that was floating in the clouds.
I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah. And name not sound familiar.
Being from this land, would it?
Forsaken, I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, they already rolled their history checks on that.
True.
hello?
Hello.
There you are.
Hello! Go back.
Welcome back, beautiful.
Thank you. Alright, what I said a minute ago was Tara went ahead and followed him out.
Look, it's Melody.
And then listen to what
Mhm.
they were saying.
Shoulder kitty.
Yes. By the way, this is Ben.
Oh,
Okay.
kitty, kitty.
So it is 10:37 at night, my time. So we've been going for what?
About 2.5 hours.
And I know a couple people have to work in the morning. So what we're going to do is we're going ahead and we're going to drop it there for tonight and let people think on this till next week and see where they want to go with this.
I'm being rescued. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and supporting the show.
Yes. My friend Sigma,
Sigma.
thank you for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
If you're not following, please give us a follow. At 50 followers, we will be doing a dice giveaway. We look forward to seeing you all next week, and thank you so much. Don't forget, this Sunday we will not be doing the Rolling with Chaos. We're going to be doing that every other week. And our good friend, the AMDM, also known as Lee. What is it? Your famous last words?
Go forth and roll some dice.
Much love, everybody.
Bye, everyone. I love you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a great night.